rescue. You want the first people you know for. Show me the meaning of rescue. To save somebody, the meaning of rescue.
To deliver you from something, take you from something.
So you are the poor people. Rescue me, save. But we the old people. Rescue, the meaning of rescue. That can't help me while here.
That's the same thing.
But Jota Bagara can't tell you the water. He can't put on making the water back to kill on money. You know they get people the pressure. Husband not working. I live in Joseph. I even made 1,000 a lot. I even made 400 a lot profit. Let me come and go. Children waiting for me. You are Jota Bagara. Where will be our result next year? We wouldn't even 1 year. What will be our result the following year?
Okay, thank you so much. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Patience Mane.
Patience Mane. You selling the market here?
Yes.
I'm selling it.
Yes.
But I'm selling it. So I get feeling
no market. Can't get some. I go look for Yancy son.
You go look for the market, you see some?
I see food, call it food press. The way up, you not understand I was saying. When you go to there, you buy another press. When you come, you buy a different press. So the money I can put it back on my.
Also, the money you carry in, to the cold storage.
They put it back on my. Very rich.
How much for the face?
You buy snapper 14,000. What we used to buy 10,000, 8,000. Buying it for 14,000. One cartoon snapper 14,000. So we beg the government. We ask y'all to help us to beg our government. We say he came to rescue us. But the rescue that he doing now, we're not understanding it. And when they pull the police on the street, our boyfriend here, they're not giving nothing to us again. They say they can't rescue us. Why they cause a motor bomber running? They were not doing the one. They are breaking the government. We the poor people, they must find place for us that we want be able to scare our clothes. They got poor people, they got rich people in the town. Some of all we not got notes from the South God. And that basically we do, we not understand our children went to school. Our children, when we can't sell the market, we can't make a damn. They say rescue, but we not understand the rescue team. So they were taking them from all of the street for smoking, for drugs and things. But I think you see them now. All of them turn to Zoom. They can stay in the freeze.
So the drugs are to you?
Rampant now, a more than rampant.
Okay.
The drugs is rampant. Some of them almost 20% on the street because of Zoom.
The zombie drugs?
Yeah, the Zoom that they bring in Georgia back up. Because we are trying to sell our and what thing? Push. But now Zoom, when he said I see that you are so sticking at it. So we asking him to please, we the parent of our boys children, we ask him to please help us to make our children to leave Zoom. Because he said he came to change things. And no change, we not understand our land. Police people getting our keke motor back, harder. Police people beating our children on the street. They say they should register, they should become go over there, go over that, everything they do. But what people are home king, that just one thing we just getting dropping like that. Tell him, don't Napa, tell him, sorry. We're not taking somebody out for the country. So we should tell our president to help with the poor people.
Selling money, how's the business?
You get God a great for
we're getting hardship. We're getting hardship. You're not even seeing hardship under the government. Except God at two. And Joseph Parker now changed and submit himself before God and prostrate as a leader that he should know that God is the one that made him president, not his popularity. And he put himself up and said today he president by himself. The nation will be in darkness under Joseph Newman Parker. The morning God gave me strong prophecy about the nation. Very, very strong prophecy about this nation. Joseph Newman Parker, you must change. People are suffer behind you. People are spend their money behind you. Today you president, you turn your back. Then you say God will answer you. There are people that are praying every day. They wake up from 1 a.m., 12 a.m. They pray. They are praying, crying. Then you say God will answer you. They will call nation prayer. You didn't have to call nation prayer. Ask God for forgiveness. Go on the altar of Joseph Newman Parker. President Joseph Newman Parker. Go on the altar of God and ask God for forgiveness. Before God will liberate you in the country. You think fast and pray like baby thing, and somebody can't tell you, say, your pray nation prayer. Your pray nation prayer. Some people prayers are sin. They are sin because you have hurt people. President Joseph Numa Boakai, you hurt people, they are bleeding in their hearts. They are crying in their hearts. Then you call for nation prayer. Go and ask God, President Joseph Numa Boakai, with your household to forgive you. Let God forgive you. God must start where you from before you call for nation prayer. Fast and pray and lay down. And ask God, say, God, forgive me. For I have wronged my people. I have wronged people that stood with me. I have wronged a lot of people. God, forgive me. Ask for forgiveness. President Joseph Numa Boakai, the issue is you're supposed to hide people. When you live in your children behind, you hurting people, you say, come on, they will call nation prayer. When nation prayer will hold, no pastor, no reverend, that even have that anointing, can break the curse that on the country. Except you, Joseph Numa Boakai, ask God for forgiveness. That's the only way. God will answer you. God to call and ask God for forgiveness. People pray for you. They ladder in the ring. They fast there. You become president, you turn you back. Then he said, God will answer you, Joseph Boakai. You can call all the apostles. You can call all the imams. You can call all the hard all over the world. As long your heart is not clear towards men, Joseph Boakai, don't act like God is a mug. You see, the God that we serve is a God of justice. Nobody play with God. Nobody mess with God. Nobody challenge God. Some of us, we serve a clean God. We serve no man make God. We serve a living God. We serve a living God, the God of El Shaddai, the God that is powerful, the God that is mighty. Maybe I get back to my mom for the talk. Ask my securities. I can sleep outside. By the time they wait to the special prayer, I'm not going to bed. By the time it's 2 o'clock, I will start. I will stay on it at some time 4, 5 o'clock or some also that morning, almost 6 o'clock, I went to bed. Now the kind of woman you will play with. Some of us we carry grace, so we are crying to God every day. We are asking God every day. People are crying. People are suffering behind you. People are crying when you chose Numa Boakai. People that were there when you chose Numa Boakai. You turn your back. Why Liberian, you are wicked like this? Liberian, you're so wicked. Your children today, they are president children. They don't answer call anymore. Talk like about the first lady. You say you mother. You mother of the nation Katumu Yata Boakai. But your heart the day you say you're praying to call. You're according call where? You will pray as long the thing is stuck. God will never answer that prayer. You can go to the last oracle. You can go to the last oracle. God will not answer that prayer. Because you see, God, he said, touch not my anointed one and two, my prophet do harm. Some of us, we are anointed by God. God anointed some of us. We have come far in life. We have come far in life. We have turned our lives to God. I have gave my life, I surrender it to God. My only thing I know is to pray to God every day. Only God. I pray to every day. I'm not messing God with no other God. Whosoever that hurts me, God will come down for you. God will surely come for you.
Melvina Carr, thank you so much. Melvin Carr, we appreciate your presence here. I mean, all of you. What we are doing right now is sharing, so we will appeal to you to kindly help us to share.
You. Because there are people you don't hurt Joseph Numa Boakai. I said it last year, I said God is angry with you, President Joseph Numa Boakai. The God that put you there, have you tell God thank you? Have you gone and ladder in your achievement and say, God, thank you for making me president? You think that your popularity made you president, Joseph Numa Boakai? It was the grace of God. It was the grace of God. But because some people, they don't want other people children to be elevated. They don't want other people children to come out. They don't want other people children to be known. They don't want other people children to excel. They use evil to bring you down. They use evil to destroy you. They lead us.
I want to welcome my own mother, Mom Mariah Nelson. How are you, Mama? Appreciate your presence. It's a privilege for us to have you here. Welcome, Mama.
Can never call for nation prayer when he has not surrendered himself to God. When he had not surrendered himself to God, the word of God said, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Joseph Numa Parker, president of Liberia, repent and ask God for forgiveness. Ask God for forgiveness. Go into your chamber. There are people you hurt. Thank God. I'm listening to the message, the 26th message. The speaker, the guest speaker of the 26th, he said there were Kema in the bush. There were Joe in that place walking in the mud because of you, President Joseph Numa Parker. He even called you Uncle Joe. There were people that liberated you, that suffer for you. Today, you become president. You thought on them, you think on them, then you call the nation prayer. Joe Parker, you can call the whole world for prayer. It will not be answered until you reconcile with God. If you don't reconcile with God, karma is awaiting you. Karma is awaiting you. Some of us, we are not afraid to die. Some of us, we are not afraid to say the truth because devil is not living in us. The devil is not living in some of us. We are living for the truth of justice.
So, fellow Liberians, home and abroad, it's a privilege again for us to be on here. I want to welcome each and every one of you. In a special way, I want to welcome my own lovely sister, Madam Linda Morris. How are you? I hope you are doing great, well, and fine. I appreciate your presence. It's a privilege for us to have you here. I want to welcome Venetia's Junior Bar. Venetia's Junior Bar, thank you so much for joining us, following us there from New Crew Town. Thank you so, so very kindly for your presence here always. Thank you so, so very kindly. We really, really do appreciate you, Vanessa. Uh, I think you are our brand ambassador there in Nuku Town, you know, our place there. But I want to say thank you so much. I want to welcome each and every one of you. I want to appreciate all of you. I want to say thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate your presence. And as usual, we ask that you please share for us. I know some of you also have great followings. You know, people are following you, you have friends. So I appeal to you to kindly share with your friends, to kindly share with your family members. You know, kindly share in your various groups. We want to appeal to you. I want to welcome Ernest T. Shiaka. Thank you so much, Ernest T. Shiaka. We appreciate your presence here, Ernest Shiaka. Thank you so very kindly for joining us. We appreciate your presence. I want to welcome all of you. I mean, all of you. There are people who are joining us from various platforms. Some of you, your names I may not be able to see because of limitations from our end. Because remember, we are operating now on 4 different platforms. We have the YouTube, which I cannot, monitor everything. But those of you on the YouTube channel under the Palava Hut, I want to say thank you so much for joining us there on the YouTube channel. For those of you who are here, we encourage you to also please follow us on YouTube. We are working on something, but we want to say thank you for those of you who are joining us on the YouTube channel. Thank you very much. We also want to say thank you to those of you who are joining us on our personal page. That is the Prince Sharif, how you call profile. Those of you that are joining us there, I want to say thank you so very kindly. We appreciate your presence here. I also want to say thanks for those of you that are also joining us, on our own, X account, what we call, it used to be Twitter, I think so. Those of you who are joining us from there, we want to say thank you. And those of you who are joining us from various groups, we also want to say thank you. We want you to please help us to do us this. And what we want you to do for us is to see how best you can please, kind of like share in the various groups that you are or tag somebody. That's going to be very, very, very great. That's going to be very good. I want to welcome Prince Kumboy, thank you so much for joining us, following us there from Cornwall. Thank you so very kindly. Thank you so very kindly. We do appreciate you. Thank you so very kindly. We also want to welcome Mary Momolu. Thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate you, and it's a privilege for us to have you here. Again, today is going to be a very nice time. It's going to be a very wonderful day. What we encourage you to do is just to hit for us the share button, share with friends, share with family members, so that we can all have a wonderful, wonderful time. Also, what we want you to do for us, because sometimes, these kind of videos, people can be reporting them. Our brother there on the other side, they always not want to see us on. So, what we want you to do is to just show us some likes. What you can do is to like the video, is to give us some good impression on the video, just a kind of love sound, or love emojis, so to speak. Give us some love emojis that will actually help us. Give us some love emojis, give us some very good emojis here, so that at least it will give a positive impression, so that people, when they're reporting it, Facebook will not be able to block it. Because this is what happened, right? When we are having these live videos, there are people that the Unity Party have positioned to always report every content that we do on Facebook, especially live. Let me tell you this if you don't know. There are people that the Unity Party have positioned. Anytime you see us going live, there are certain group of people. They can share in their chat room. As soon as it reach in their chat room, they start to report it. And what happened is that when people are reporting a particular video, what Facebook can do, or the algorithm can do, or the Facebook automatic, whatever they can do, is that they will limit your viewing. Because in their mind, since people are reporting you, it's as if you are sharing something that is very negative. So what will happen is that Facebook, to some extent, will be able to block your video from going across so many platforms. But what happened here is that when Facebook algorithm look at, maybe for example, the likes, they look at the love. Based on the like and love, they sometimes will not be able to take into consideration those reports. So when people are reporting, and people sending, for example, the love, people sending like, and they look at it and see how many persons, for example, liking the video, just like the video, just love the video, send positive emojis. To some extent, they ignore that particular complaint. So when we come here, we want to appeal to you to hit for us the share button, to at least just hit the like button, or like the stuff, and send us some positive emojis. It will actually help us. The love and everything, it will actually help us. I want to say thanks to those of you who are doing just that. Thank you so much. King Oporo, thank you so much. Joshua Nimini, we want to say you are highly welcome. All of you that are joining us from various platforms, we want to say thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. And we see this as a privilege. Yeah, we see this as a privilege. So thank you all very kindly. And let's get into what we are supposed to be discussing today. So basically, there are two issues that we're going to be talking, two major issues that we have. One has to do with what is happening at JFK. It's not something we can just talk for 1, 2, or 30 minutes and leave it. It must be a consistent talking. So we'll be talking about what is happening at JFK again, and we'll be talking about the issue of drugs in Liberia, police violence, and other stuff. We'll be talking about it. Fellow Liberians, do you know that ECOWAS is scary and concerned that the economic community of West African states, they are concerned about the alarming rate at which drugs is entering Liberia? Are you aware that ECOWAS is scary? That under Joseph Numa Boakai, that Liberia has now become almost like a hub where drugs is transported to other parts. Are you aware of that? Now, what I'm saying here, I don't want you to believe what I am saying right now. I'm just giving you the premise. But I will play it out of the mouth of ECOWAS representation of ECOWAS representatives. I don't want you to believe it. I will play it. You will hear from Liberia delegation to ECOWAS. ECOWAS is concerned. ECOWAS is concerned. Do not be deceived. What they will tell you is that, oh, ECOWAS can, so they can't do how you call awareness on the issue of drugs. Dala. The reason why you are seeing ECOWAS delegation in Liberia is to meet with the government, is to meet with the lawmakers and be able to inform them that the signal that they are getting from the economic community of West African states, how you call team of experts, when it comes to the issue of drugs proliferation in African countries, is too serious. They sent a team in Liberia to meet with the government and inform the government that Liberia is becoming a nuisance, or not Joseph Nyuma Boakai, to other African countries or to the African continent. I'm a Liberian. I love my country. I'm a patriotic Liberian. I have no pleasure in denigrating my nation, in speaking ill about the country that I love, the only country that I can identify with. Yes, we may have family members, on the other side, but the only country that when I stand today, when people call my name, one or two persons say, oh yeah, we know this person. The country that I have exclusive title that I don't share with anybody, that's Liberia. So I do not take pleasure in pointing out things that are disturbing in my country. But again, do I have to do it? Yes. You know why? Because I hold loyalty to the people. I hold loyalty to my conscience. I hold loyalty to the facts and not any individual. So Liberia is becoming a public nuisance to Africa, to other African nations. So the ECOWAS delegation sat down and said this is becoming concerning in Liberia, to see the level at which the proliferation of drugs has taken over Liberia. If we do not go to Liberia and meet with the government and be able to send out a serious, strong warning to the government, Liberia will almost be like a place where we'll consider as the drug republic in Africa. So ECOWAS formed a delegation and decided to go to Liberia. For those of you who do not know, I'm about to disclose this to you. Oh, let me see. Do I have a message here? Sorry, my people. Oh, wow. Let me, okay, let me see. I need to send sorry, my people. I need to send Sonny the link to my co-host. I just seen Jenna Jake. I don't know whether he's at work, but if he's not at work, I know he will join us. Let me send it to him. Sorry. So let me send this to our co-host Jake, who usually join us during the week. Morris T, thank you so much, Morris T. We appreciate you. Sabina Harris, how are you? Welcome, Sabina, for your presence here. We do appreciate it and we are grateful. So ECOWAS had a very serious meeting. And in that particular meeting, what was concerning was that Liberia was becoming a public nuisance to other African nations. Liberia and other African nations, especially Liberia, was becoming a public nuisance. So they decided that there is a need for us to be able to go to Liberia and be able to meet the government. This entire drugs thing that you see government officials then involved into it, do not buy that. They are not doing it because they really, really want to save the people or because they want to help the people. They are doing it as a political tools. They are using it as a political, especially, I know there are some genuine people, don't get me wrong. There are genuine people who are suffering of this thing and they really need intervention. What these mothers need are not awareness. The woman that was on Facebook crying how her son is being placed in prison only because she want to keep her son away from this job. It's not awareness that woman need. The boy that is in Blaba, who graduated from J.J. Roberts and slipped into drugs, what he needs is not awareness. You stop playing fun with the Liberian people. What the Liberian people need right now is action on the part of government. The awareness stage, the campaign stage, we have crossed it. You see, government failed to do what is required of them to do, and they want to hide behind this thing. Now, what they want to do? They want to hide behind it. Ernest T. Shaka, you are welcome. Joining us there from all the way there, Lofa. Want to say you are highly welcome. Following us there from Lofa. Thank you so much. So what the government should be doing is now creating awareness. We have crossed the awareness stage. But because the government is now seeing in Africa, or as it relates to ECOWAS, as a public nuisance, they want to use this as an opportunity to cover up. Don't allow them to cover up. Don't allow them to cover up. Like I said from the beginning, I don't want you to believe what I am saying. I don't want you to believe it. I am going to play you a video clip for you to hear Liberia delegates at ECOWAS telling us that they think here it reached a serious place that the people are concerned, the people crying. That ECOWAS is concerned. And they send people in Liberia to do fact funding, to kind of find out. So they just using these things in March as a diversionary tactics. Joseph Newman Boakai and his ministers and his people who support this government, some of them are getting involved into it so as to cover up to show that yeah, Liberia is taking serious approach with the issue of drugs here. But Allah. So let me go to the video and let me play the video for us. This is Liberia representative to the ECOWAS. Let me play for you to hear for yourself and see what I'm talking about. Remember, we always tell you that this platform is based on facts. So let's go ahead, and I want you to listen. It's a few minute video. I want you to listen to this particular ECOWAS. Oh, no. Sorry, my people. Let me see. I want you to listen to ECOWAS, our own representative. Let me just put it this way. Our own person where we sent to ECOWAS to represent us, to speak on our behalf, to hear for us what ECOWAS is saying, we can hear it through them. What we are saying, ECOWAS can hear it through them. I want you to listen to her very keenly. It's a 1 minute, 26-second video. Let's go ahead.
Strong advocacy from our chairman, and everyone else. Today, Liberia has elected a 5-family mission to know what is happening in Liberia, because there was a report and there were 3 countries that were being fled, all mainly to come and see Sierra Leone, Gambia, and even 4 in Guinea. And today we found ourselves here. It's going to be a great help.
You hear it? I will take my own time. This video we'll discuss it for a while. Don't worry. There were 4 countries that were being flagged out from ECOWAS. ECOWAS is concerned. 4 countries. And that 4 countries, Liberia was first on the list. Guinea, Sierra Leone. In fact, wait, let's go back again. Like I said, we spent time on this video. I don't want you to believe me. You will hear it from themselves. Let's go ahead.
Strong advocacy from our chairman, and everyone else. Today, Liberia has elected a 5-family mission to know what is happening in Liberia because there was a report and there were 3 countries.
There was a report. Imagine Liberia now is being discussed on a more broader level, international level. You see the level that Joseph Numa Boakai has carried this country to, my people. You see, we told y'all when that old man went and were doing this charade, say going to take drug tests, they were all scheme. Why would drugs not be permanent and be prevalent in our society when the son of the president, Joseph Numa Boakai's son, is a notorious drugs dealer? It's now the cartel head for drugs in Liberia. So it has sometimes you people overlook when we are saying these things. When we come here, we talk, some of you people overlook it. But there are people who are listening to us. When we come here, we speak on behalf of our country. The reason why you see drugs is all over the place. They lie under the regime of president. We are the all president, we are government by we're not easy. Her job, what there's that. But there wasn't a single day. There wasn't a single day that it reached to alarming international level to that particular matter that they have to sit down to discuss Liberia and say, they think you're getting serious. I'm not saying that just when out there who are having issues, President we have took a very, very serious and robust approach, now a political approach to fight drugs. What did President we do? Anyway, I will show you videos. So even at the level of ECOWAS, and the reason why they are discussing it at the level of ECOWAS is because the international partners are concerned. They are concerned. It has hit even international organization. The African Union is concerned. The United Nations Organization on Drugs and Human Trafficking, they are concerned. So they will not discuss it the first of all carry to ECOWAS. Because ECOWAS is that particular regional body. From there, they will take it to AU. From there, the United Nations will go into so. We're going to United. Our issue on a Joseph Numa Boakai where the drugs are reached, already on UN table. They already on UN table. You see what we're talking? And why is it happening the way it is happening? When you have the son of the president involved into this trade. You know what the boy doing? You know what Joseph Numa Boakai's son can do? He will pay other people to leak information on other drugs smugglers. And then while they are focusing on that, then he come in with his people. That's what he's doing. Look, the whole drugs thing in Liberia now, look, it's among the first family. That's what's happening. That's why it's serious. That's why ECOWAS is coming in. Nobody should not deceive you. It is serious. That's why you see ECOWAS is not coming. ECOWAS is not discussing it. So what Joseph Numa Boakai's son will do, because he wants to be the only drug law in the country, the only person that will be that will have full control. So any small person there who they get to know is now working for him and is bringing in drugs, he will pay people to snitch on them. These people will snitch on them. And when these people snitch on them, guess what's going to happen? Once they snitch on them, then he will be able to arrest these people, or they will be able to arrest them. When they are arrested, then their whole drugs business sport, then he will have the opportunity to go ahead to do what he want to do, or to sell his product, or to sell whatever he's having. That is what they are doing. That is what the son of Joseph Numa Boakai is doing. So let's listen to Mema Briggs here. Yeah, a fact-finding mission. Basically, they come to ask Joseph Numa Boakai, what happened? Oh no, your regime, they draw here now a two bar. What happened? The fact-finding mission, they not come for awareness. It's serious. So when you see these politicians, they are using other people who don't know to say, oh, let's come for awareness. No. That's why you see the government now is trying to get involved with this. They want to cover up. The real people who are on the street, they are on the street protesting. We're not coming to create awareness here. Not an issue of awareness. No, we have crossed that stage of awareness. So they have come to ask Boakai, what happened, Papi? What happened? Abubakar Fakai, thank you so much. True is always true. Thank you so much. True is always the truth. I like this word from our brother Abubakar Fakai. He said the truth is always the truth. And that's truth. You can never hide the truth. Nowhere you can put the truth. The truth is stubborn. When we told you from the beginning that honor Joseph Numa Breaker, A.B. Kroma said it. Some of you thought that we're playing fun with it. Hey, politics. It's going to ECOWAS. And the reason why ECOWAS is saying it, because other international community have signaled to ECOWAS that Liberia is becoming a problem child. That Liberia is becoming a nuisance. That Liberia is becoming a place, if we are not careful, they will take over Colombia. They will take over Colombia just now. Or they will take, with no disrespect to any nation. But anyway, I'm sorry. Any nation that you think is the number one with drugs, Liberia now is in competition with that particular nation. Liberia is in competition now with that nation. Because the reason why these things are happening, the people who are government officials, they are the ones that are involved with the drugs. They are the ones that are importing the drugs. The first family is involved with the drugs. What do you expect? So ECOWAS sent a fact funding mission to come and meet with Joseph Numa Breaker. Say, Papa, you too old for drugs to be in your family. Stop the thing here. Brother Abu Bakr say, the truth is always the truth. The truth is stubborn. Listen to Mema Briggs for yourself.
In Liberia, today Liberia has 5 million. So nobody's happy in Liberia because there was a report and there were 3 countries that were being fled, all mainly to Sierra Leone, Gambia, and even 4 Guinea. And today we found ourselves here.
Sierra Leone, Guinea, Gambia, and Liberia. So she didn't want to add it there. You see, she wanted to play politics with it. She wanted to add it there. But you see, the truth is stubborn. Even when you honor your teeth, it can come also. No, listen to her. Let me carry it back for you to listen. It was intentional. Listen.
Because there was a report and today Liberia has 5 million. So nobody's happy in Liberia because there was a report and there were 3 countries that were being fled.
You see, she wanted to say 3, but it's not 3. There are 4 countries. Liberia is the number 1 on that list, followed by Guinea, but Sierra Leone, by Gambia. That is it. That was what was on the listing. That was what ECOWAS discussed. Let's go ahead.
Mainly to see Sierra Leone, Gambia, and even 4 Guinea. And today we found ourselves here. We're going to be a great help. I like the recommendation that ECOWAS should fund regional drug stuff to check all these things.
You see that? So ECOWAS is so concerned to the extent now they're coming to form a different security altogether by ACL to look at Liberia now. And you see where we have reached. When you gave a warlord like Joseph Numa Breaker, who used drugs and gave people drugs to fight for the local defense force, when he became president, what do you expect? What do you expect? Now you are seeing it. Those of you who think we are playing politics, those of you who think that they lose, they're angry. You win, you angry more than me. For me, I'm comfortably seated because I know that I am working towards something. But for you, you're already there. The thing that you have achieved, you are even angry. And you get a chair now, they will count on the post here. If it's not because we have restricted, the way people will speak, they will count the kind of man cost that they will cause and the power cost will not be easy. So when we told you that the nation was plunged with drugs and Joseph Numa Breaker has dropped the ball down, some of you say, oh, we can talk politics. So ECOWAS lying to now. ECOWAS, they lying to, right? Mema Briggs is Liberia representative to ECOWAS. That she, that Edwin Melvin Snow, that I think there are few of them that they didn't want there. ECOWAS now is about to form a team to look at Liberia. to whole Liberia. Liberia is now, you know, they have the category, right? When you are on the green, in fact, when you are on the green, it means that you are taking the necessary approach to fight drugs. Under the regime of President Weah, Liberia was on the green, meaning that those nations that were complying with international protocols, international best practices, local practices to fight drugs. Liberia was on the green. There are 3 stages that when a nation is at is concerning. When you are on the green, it means that you are taking the necessary approach, or you have reached to that particular way where you know you are putting things in place, or there are things in place to fight the issue of drugs. So during the regime of President Weah, Liberia was on light green. Light green. Under Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, guess where we were? Before Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, we were on red. During the second period of Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, we went on green, but we're between red green. When President Weah came, with the effort that he made, he took us from under between red and green, and red and orange, and took us straight to what? To green. That's where we were. To the extent that you saw the government of Liberia partnershiping with other international partners. That $100 million drugs or whatever that was captured in Liberia. That was a plus for the Weah government. Some of you don't know. You play politics out of it. That was a plus for the Weah government. It shows strong coordination between the government of President Weah and that of his international partners, that they were working together. They were the collaboration. Look, sometimes when things happen, we can take time before we speak on it. We can take time before we speak on it. For that $100,000 drugs to be captured in Liberia, that was a good sign for Liberia. Those of us that in the security fee, right? You get merit badges based on what you do. For example, if you are a security officer, you are able to uncover a major sinister deal or plan. They give you get rank for that also. You get position for that. But they give you accolade. They give you, merit badge. Anytime you go after a case, a hardcore case, to some extent, you have a very good rating on your records. That's how it's looking like. So for honor President Weah, for us to be able to work with our international partners, to be able to uncover $100 million drugs, that was a plus for the government. It shows that the government was taking frantic effort, was leaving no stone unturned to be able to fight the issue of drugs. There were no noise. Hearing noise here, they have noise here, they have noise here, drug, they have me fighting a friend. No, it wasn't there. There were coordinations with the security forces. The president's son were never involved with anything of such. But Honor Joseph Numa Boakai, this is what we are having. And this is what ECOWAS is saying. They are now forming a team because Liberia now is on the dangerous land, rare land. And if care is not taken, it will be a problem. Why would these things not happen? When you have a government, very irresponsible government, that have decided that for them, they will be after witch hunting people instead of doing what they are supposed to do. Listen to Mema Briggs. Let's go ahead.
Our being fled all mainly to Tennessee, Sierra Leone, Gambia, and even for Guinea. And today we found ourselves here. It's going to be a great help. I like the recommendation that ECOWAS should fund a regional drug stuff to check on these things.
Yeah.
So we are grateful for that and think that was a
ECOWAS is forming original stuff to check on country now. To tell them, say, Papa, they play you. You too old. Start behaving like this. Your children will move from in drugs business. Because the reason why it is all over the place is because Joseph Numa Boakai children are the gang leaders of it. So what do you expect? Let's go ahead.
successful day, and we are all happy that Liberia have the youth center also. And with the tour we did around, sitting with Liberia Ministry, health, gender, education, youth and sport, and then even the city hall, and then we have seen that there is a lot of progress made by the tax regressing. And that is what I told them, why is it that you have not been seeing these things? First of all, what we noticed was
Yeah. Why is it that they are not been seeing it? You know why? Because they decide to politicize the whole drugs thing. Now I will show you a video of how President Weah decided that we will fight drugs in the country. The country will fight drugs. I want to show you the approach that President Weah took. We're not talking about awareness. All of these things, they are all political charade. We're not talking about awareness here. We are talking about practical approach. What did President Weah do? Don't believe what I am saying. Let me bring you the video so you can hear and see for yourself the approach of President Weah towards the issue of drugs. How he fought it. Please hit for us the share button. Please share with friends, share with family members so that they all know that we are here. Just hit the share button. Please share with friends, share with family members. Let me see. Let me show you the video so that you can see some of the approach that President Weah took. Okay. Just bear with me. These videos, sometimes, we got to take time to locate those videos. Let me see. Please hit for us the share button. I'm sorry, I have to. My files are too many here. So we get try to get it here. I get too many things in the file. So just bear with us. Oh yeah. Just bear with us. Okay, let me play you this. I want you to listen to this while we, you know, search for
We are
this.
strong advocates of our chairman, everyone else. Today, Liberia has elected a 5-family mission to know what is happening in Liberia, because there was a report and there were 3 countries that were being fled, all mainly to Sierra Leone, Gambia, and even 4 Guinea. And today we found ourselves here. It's going to be a great help. I like the recommendation that ECOWAS should fund regional drug
Oh
stuff
no.
to check on
What
these
is
things.
that?
So we are grateful for that. And think that it was a successful day. And we are all happy that Liberia have the youth center also. And with the tour we did around, setting with Liberia Ministry, health, gender, education, youth and sport, and then even the city hall, and then we have seen that there's a lot of progress made by the tax blessing. And that is what I told them. Why is it that you have not been seeing these things? First of all, what we noticed was the tax forms are being created, but they have to come out with a working document on how to tackle the issue of drugs. Because the issue of drugs is not something you can just scratch and go away. It's something that embedded that we have to start from the root. So we thank God that we are here today, and we will take the message back to everyone, and we'll debate the issue, and Liberia will benefit. Thank you.
Okay. So let me just move this from here. Sorry. Let me move this from here. I'm sorry, I'm trying to locate identical video. So just bear with me. It's not easy, right? It's not really easy. You know, some of these videos that we have around the place, yeah, it's not easy. So just bear with us while we try to. I will get you that video. I will definitely get you the video. I will definitely get you the video. But while we trying to bring this video, let me bring you something here, because I really want you to see that video so that you can be able to see for yourself the approach that was taken by President Weah to fight this issue of drugs. That it was
We're
not
getting
political.
hardship.
But let me bring this one here.
We're getting hardship. You're not even seeing hardship here. Honor they come in. Except God at 2. And Joseph Parker now change and submit himself before God and prostrate as a leader, that he should know that God is the one that made him president, not his popularity. And he put himself up and said today he president by himself. The nation will be in darkness on Joseph Newman Parker. The morning God gave me strong prophecy about the nation. Very, very strong prophecy about this nation. Joseph Newman Parker, you must change. People are suffer behind you. People are spend their money behind you. Today you president, you turn your back. Then you say God will answer you. There are people that are praying every day. They wake up from 1 a.m., 12 a.m. They pray. They are praying, crying. Then you say God will answer you. They must call nation prayer. You didn't have to call nation prayer. Ask God for forgiveness. Go on the altar of Joseph Newman Parker, President Joseph Newman Parker. Go on the altar of God and ask God for forgiveness before God will liberate you in the country. You think fast and pray like baby thing, and somebody can't tell you, say, your pray nation prayer. Your pray nation prayer. Some people prayers are sin. They are sin because you have hurt people. President Joseph Newman Parker, you hurt people, they are bleeding in their hearts. They are crying in their hearts. Then you call for nation prayer. Go and ask God, President Joseph Newman Parker, with your household to forgive you. Let God forgive you. God must start where you from before you call for nation prayer. Fast and pray and lay down. And ask God, say, God, forgive me. For I have wronged my people. I have wronged people that stood with me. I have wronged a lot of people. God, forgive me. Ask for forgiveness. President Joseph Newman Parker, the issue is you're supposed to hide people. When you live in your children behind,
Wow.
you hiding people, you say, come on, they will call nation prayer. When nation prayer will hold, no pastor, no reverend that even have that anointing can break the curse that on the country. Except you, Joseph Newman Parker, ask God for forgiveness. That's the only way. God will answer you. Go to God and ask God for forgiveness. People pray for you. They ladder in the ring. They fast there. You become president, you take you back. Then you say, you can call all the apostles. You can call all the imam. You can call all the all over the world. As long your heart is not clear towards me, Joseph Parker, don't act like God is a mug. You see, the God that we serve is a God of justice. Nobody play with God. Nobody mess with God. Nobody challenge God. Some of us, we serve a clean God. We serving no man God. We serve for living God.
Let me see.
We serve a living God, the God of El Shaddai, the God that is powerful, the God that is mighty. Maybe I get mad to my mom for the total. Ask my securities. I can sleep outside. By the time they went to there, I get special prayer. I'm not going to bed. By the time it's 12 o'clock, I will start. I will stay on it sometime 5 o'clock or something.
I'm sorry, my people. I'm trying to locate this, but it's not
kind
easy.
Of woman you will play with.
The place I put it, I can really.
We are crying to God
don't worry,
every day.
we'll get there.
We are asking God every day. People are crying. People are suffering behind you. People are crying when you just said Boakai. People that were there when you just said Boakai. You turn your back. Why Liberian, you are wicked like this? Liberian, you're so wicked. You're cheering today. They are president cheering. They don't answer call anymore. Talk like about the first lady. You say you mother. You mother of the nation Katumu Yatapakai. But your heart the day you say you're praying to call. You're according call where? You will pray as long the thing is stuck. God will never answer our prayer. You can go to the last oracle. You can go to the last oracle. God will not answer our prayer. Because you see, God, He said, touch not my anointed one and to my prophet do harm. Some of us, we are anointed by God. God anointed some of us. We have come far in life. We have come far in life.
All right, so
we have turned our lives to God. I have gave my life, I surrender it to God.
Let me go to the newspaper.
My only thing I know is to pray to God every day. Only God. I pray to every day. I'm not messing God with no other God. Whosoever that hurts me, God will come down for you. God will surely come for you. Because there are people you don't hurt yourself, you Boakai. I said it last year, I said God is angry when you President Joseph Numa Boakai. The God that put you there, have you tell God thank you? Have you gone and ladder in your achievement and say, God, thank you for making me president? You think that your popularity made you president? Joseph Numa Boakai? It was the grace of God. It was the grace of God. But because some people, they don't want other people cheering to be elevated. They don't want other people cheering to come out. They don't want other people cheering to be known. They don't want other people cheering to excel. They use evil to bring you down. They use evil to destroy you. The leader can never call for nation prayer when he has not surrendered himself to God. When he had not surrendered himself to God, the word of God said, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Joseph Numa Boakai, president of Liberia, repent and ask God for forgiveness. Ask God for forgiveness. Go into your chamber. There are people you hurt. Thank God. I listen to the message, the 26th message. The speaker, the guest speaker of the 26th. He said there was in the bush.
Let me just.
There were John in that place. What?
My people, I am trying to get this. It's a bit tough. I kept it in one of my files that I can't locate. But let me just show you this. I want to bring this to you. I want to show you this. The approach that President Weah was able to take in the fight against drugs. You know, these are some of the things that President Weah did while he was president. And it's good that we let you know. We are going to look for that video before the show comes to an end. We'll definitely get that video. I put it in a file that I can't remember. It has been a while, but I will get that particular file. But this is what happened under the regime of President Weah. This is what we're talking about, serious approach. So if the government of Joseph Newman Boakai can tell us that they are creating awareness, this is just nonsense. Because you have everything that it takes. You have the resources, you have the manpower and everything to begin to vigorously fight this issue of drugs. Instead of coming talking about creating awareness, using politics. This is what President Weah did when he was president. In order for him to be able to ensure that we fight drugs. And one of the reasons why Liberia was on the green list, that today it has slipped off from green all the way now to what? To red. This is it. This was in July 17. It says, President Weah signed Control Drugs and Substance Bill into law. This is what President Weah did. I will read few bars of it. President George Manneh Weah has signed into law the Control Drugs and Substance Act of 2023, commonly called the drug law. So you see that President Weah did not put people in t-shirts and say, go on the street, go create awareness. He had the power to sign. So therefore, he signed into law. He signed it into law. He ensured that it was done, that we have a law to be able to fight drugs. Let's go ahead. This is the approach that President Weah took. President Weah signed the bill into law after it was passed by the Liberian legislature following months of deliberation. The passage and subsequent signing of the law, according to the executive mansion, further signifies President Weah's commitment to fighting illegal drugs and substance abuse. A menace that has plunged the society, endangering and robbing thousands of Liberian youth of a better future. According to the numerous report, Liberia has one of the highest rate of drugs use in West Africa, with cannabis and heroin being the most common use amongst Liberian youth. It is estimated that 2 in 10 youth in Liberia are users of narcotic substance. To sustain the desire and use of narcotic drugs, these young people who live in ghettos, street corners, and cemeteries often resort to crime, including armed robbery, etc., etc. Let's go down. What is the law? Let's go to what's in the law. The new anti-drugs law that was signed by His Excellency President Dr. George Manneh Weah aimed to regulate, restrict, control, or eradicate the illegal export and importation, as well as the flagrant use, abuse, and proliferation of narcotic substances within Liberia. It groups drugs and controlled substances in category called schedules. They are grouped in Schedule 1, 2, 3, and 5. Drugs prohibited in schedule includes blah 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 and stuff like that. So anyway, we don't have the time. I really want to look for this video. But you see what President Weah did? He signed into law. I want to welcome Haja AG Soiree, Mohammed P. Zulua. You are highly welcome. Thank you so much joining us there from Samukatan. Thank you so very kindly. So what President Weah did was to sign into law a kind of bill that will be able to seriously, vigorously fight the issue of drugs in Liberia. So that awareness has already been created. We have laws on the book. All we need that this Joseph Newman Boakai to do is to begin to use the law to go after people. But how will he go after people when his son is one of the key distributor of drugs in Liberia? We saw President Weah launching a $3 million project, a donor fund. The Liberian government launched a donor fund. The government first of all encouraged donors, say, bring money so that we can be able to fight this issue of drugs. President Weah was able to commit the first $1 million, the government. That's what his government did. I don't know. I'm trying to search for this particular video here. To some extent, my people, I don't know. This should not be the case. I should be seeing my video. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes when you're looking for something, then you can't find it. Man. Then the time you want show, you want see it, you can. But anyway, there's just a common thing. You don't need to alarm on it. It's nothing that is so something. Yeah. Let me see. I really want to find this video. Yeah, but okay. I think I'll find this video here. Okay, fine. So first of all, let's listen to this. This was done under Joseph Numa Boakai government. While I'm trying to really locate the thing here, I will locate it. I must locate it. The thing I will find it. Now I want you to listen to what is happening in the Boakai administration. There are a group of people who went to Liberia to even investigate this issue of drugs in Liberia. And this was what they came up with. This was the funding. Honor Joseph Numa Boakai. Just bear with me. I must look for this thing and I must find it. I will find it. Let's go ahead.
The drug here which has ravaged some of its youth. Kush. It's a synthetic drug whose true origin and
You
composition.
will hear even the people who involved in the drugs telling you that the government of Liberia officials, higher people in government, they are the ones that are bringing the drugs. Don't believe me. Let's go ahead. This particular video was done about 6 months, let's say 9 months ago. This video, she went to Liberia to conduct this interview. Remember that I told you that Liberia under Joseph Numa Boakai is becoming a nuisance. They can send these people there to go and ask the people in the ghetto. So this was done under the Boakai regime. So let's listen here
still not fully understood,
while we look for this
but it's
particular
become
video.
a fast popular drug for disillusioned youth who have nothing to look forward to. And so we're going to speak to some of them to understand why they're in this trade and what it means for society. I'm told these ruins house at least 300 people. Almost everyone here smokes kush. For about 4 years now, it's been severely affecting Liberia's youth population. It's hard to put into words what I'm witnessing because it's not anything that I've ever experienced before. Every role that you act into has people without hopes and dreams and ambitions, and they're prisoners of their own reality. Kush, like crack, delivers a brief yet powerful high when smoked. The sensation quickly fades, leaving the user in a kind of hole. I meet William Cooper, who is smoking a single pellet of kush for 50 cents.
Use you when it is already valid, completed, where you see all will get by on the street looking for money to get some and then buy some to consume.
The individuals addicted to drugs in this area. Recently, tuberculosis claimed the lives of 2 residents. Amidst this, 2 locals are raising funds to support the affected youth. How did it become such a penetrative drug in Liberia?
Listen.
Why do you think the government has been slow to respond?
I think the reason is that some of those very government
Listen to
officials
this.
in government are part of this identical drugs deal. They are part of this identical drugs deal. There are some members of the House of Parliament are also involved in the drugs dealing. So they will not want to put effort. In the future of Liberia are the youth.
Yeah.
If the youth are perished and they're gone, Liberia is nothing.
You hear my people? You know, I'm really trying to locate this video, but I can't locate it, so I'm not going to push it further. I will get it tomorrow. We'll talk about it. You hear it? Orita Vincent, how are you, Mama? I am doing great, well, and fine. Thank you so very kindly. So you see what ordinary people are saying? From the beginning, we play you a video where this lady who is a marketeer, she cried, and she told you that the drugs is very high in Liberia. You listen to this brother who is telling us that the reason why we see the proliferation of drugs is because these people who call themselves senators, representatives, you know, government official, they are involved in this trade of drugs. And it's common. Who don't know that Joseph Numa Boakai's son is one of the drugs cartel in Liberia? It's an open secret for everybody. To the extent where ECOWAS is now investigating. Then people jump out and say they play where we want to create awareness. What you call awareness? You should be taking serious approach. President, we have started a project where the rehabilitation center in Bentor. I don't know why is it that. Yeah, man. Okay, let me see. I really want to find this thing here. I really want to find this thing. But let's see. Let's bring you some other video to show you some of the approach that the government of Liberia took, to be able to combat drugs. I really want to find this video, but no problem.
We had a sub-quarter, we had a workshop, we had kitchen, we had other places.
No problem. I will not force it enough. Well, this is what President Weah was able to do. What Joseph Newman Boakai is creating awareness. President Weah was taking practical approach. What I'm about to show you is a rehabilitation center that was abandoned by Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and Joseph Newman Boakai. I don't want you to believe I will play the video. These people abandoned their center here. It was President Weah who came and said, no, we must be able to rehabilitate this center so that our people, our children can go there. While we're taking the drugs out of them, we give them skills. Don't believe what I'm saying. Let me play this video for you.
Until the outbreak of the war in Bentel City, the capital of Moswaro County, the center was established to train young people in agriculture, ranging from animal husbandry, food processing, among others. It operated until the outbreak of the war that lasted for 14 years. The center was vandalized, leaving all of its facilities in ruins. In 2011, the government of Liberia, in collaboration with the UNDP, WHO, FAO, and other partners, renovated the Youth Agriculture Training Center and resumed the training of young people, including district and county agriculture officers. President George Weah's government made a big pronouncement of renovating the Youth Agriculture Training Center for the sole purpose of rehabilitating at-risk youth, commonly known as SOGOs.
So you see that? This center was abandoned by the government of Liberia. After the NGO left, after the people left, with all of the resources that we had, the government of Joseph Newman Boakai and Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf could not say, let renovate this place, let keep this place here for children unborn to come and benefit from it. They didn't do it. They abandoned it. It was President Weah who made the serious pronouncement and said, we will renovate this place here. He didn't put t-shirt on people. But let's go ahead.
And other partners renovated the Youth Agriculture Training Center and resumed the training of young people, including district and county agriculture officers. Between 2012 to 2015, the center was ran and operated by Songha, an NGO from Benin Republic, who pulled out in 2015.
Yeah.
In 2022, President George Weah
pulled out in 2015. Since 2015, nobody get time again. They forget about the people there. Let them go. Can you imagine? Joseph Newman Boakai was the vice president. With all the money they received, the people left. It was President Weah who came and said, let us approach. He did not put uniform on people and say, join the screen and go, how you call and go be Ben Biami. He took practical approach. Let's go ahead.
Made a big pronouncement.
I know if I see this video.
The Youth Agriculture Training Center for the sole purpose of rehabilitating at-risk youth, commonly known as SOGOs, with a $1 million US contribution.
Okay.
There are over 100,000 at-risk youth across Liberia.
And this is the video that I was looking for, but this is just a portion of the video. But not really this video, but this is the video that I've been looking for. Now I have certified. They just included in this, but I was looking for the whole video. When President Weah launched this particular project and said, look, we government will get 1 million, let international partner can help us, let help our children. This is a portion of the video that they include in this particular song. So let's just listen. There's the video that I'm looking for. Now my heart certified, now I can drink water. Let me carry it back small. Now let me go get water to drink.
The Youth Agriculture Training Center for the sole purpose of rehabilitating at-risk youth, commonly known as SOGOs, with a $1 million US contribution. There are over 100,000 at-risk youth across Liberia.
In the spirit of national unity towards raising this amount, it is my honor to launch the national fund drive for the rehabilitation and empowerment of our at-risk youth. Honor the team.
You see that? President Weah was able to launch a fundraising program. Money, he looked for money so that we can be able to rehabilitate, work on these people. He did not go and create how you call a band, put a t-shirt on people and say, I'll go join the street. Joseph Numa Boakai is a useless old man who lied to the people of Liberia, and now he has abandoned the people of Liberia. Listen to President Weah.
Reclaiming our youth for a better to kickstart the fund drive. My government will contribute an initial amount of $1 million United States this year.
This is it. Let me stop right here. The government of Liberia was able to give $1 million to that particular fund drive and encourage international partners that look, they think it's not about awareness building. It's about using the money so that we can help these children, building this center, taking them from on the street, giving them an opportunity. After they leave from there, we gave them money to be able to establish something. That's what President Weah was doing. Listening to this.
Works on the center have finally commenced.
Yeah.
With Moswara County Senator Sir Joseph collaborating with central government to renovate some key compartments within the center geared towards rehab.
You see that? You see what the government are doing? So, President, we have decided, look, we can't be talking about drugs here, then we need to take a serious approach. Let's make sure we get a place here fixed so that at the end of the day, our children can have a place. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead.
Contractor of the renovation have they done here. And for the present area that you hear now is a mill done.
You see here?
Roughly we have almost about 16 rooms.
This is what President we did.
Roughly,
he did not say, let's put t-shirt on somebody, let's go be banned, let's go create awareness. He knew that the mothers were suffering. He knew that people were crying. Mothers needed for their children to be out of this particular dangerous substance. So President Weah did not play with the people of Liberia and say, oh, they think all we do and we can't, we'll be able to do, they will do that. He took practical approach. Listening to it, don't believe me. That's why I led to be in studio.
About 100%. We had larger barroom, we had a lot of places that we move freely. As you can see, all of the places we are cleaning ahead. You can see all of the dolphin, other things we are removing them because people are eating, getting all of these things. So we are working almost 2.
General Wing. General Wing. General Wing. I want to welcome a brother and a friend here. I will just leave. I will not even call the new year, but General Wing. I want to welcome the general himself. You are welcome, Chief. I want to welcome Alfred Gofa. Thank you so much for joining us. I welcome all of you. I mean, all of you. So let's see what President Weah did. Let the children play is here. Hey, Mama Raya.
Ahead of time.
Oma is here. Oma was crying. Let the children play.
You can identify that's a material that in stock. So everything that will be here, that will be new brand will be higher.
So the government of Liberia, under President Weah, bought everything, pay the people, and say y'all go renovate it. What is Joseph Numa Boakai doing? They have abandoned this place. If they can abandon the PHP, then I play they can abandon. Let's go ahead. Listen. Listen to the man. If he
you can see all of the dolphin, other things we are removing them because people are eating, getting all of these things. So we are working almost 2 weeks ahead of time before you are coming. So if you can see all of the things that are nothing that here that you can identify as a material that in stock. So everything that will be here, that will be new brand will be higher.
See that?
That's why we are just starting here.
Okay, how are you going to take you to complete this project?
Well, as you can look back there, it's on the unit dome, we have a male dome, we have a female dome, we have a cell quarter, we have a workshop, we have kitchen, we have other places. So it will roughly take about 2 months. And the 2 months is the one that has temporary zinc over it. But there are some alternate bedding that they need rebedding that will take complete 3 to 4 months. But for the first 1 year, I can assure you that it will take 2 months.
You see that?
Despite it being done for years, the Youth Agriculture Training Center is being operated by the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Joseph Ademudu is the director of the Youth Agriculture.
Let me take this from here because there are other things I need to talk about. There's the video that I wanted. We'll find a time and we'll talk about it. Charlene Pratt, you are welcome. Watching us there from the US. Thank you so much. You see the approach that President Weah took about fighting the issue of drugs? He wasn't politicizing it. He did not use it as a political tool. Boakai is doing $1 million. That's why he committed. It was a $3 million funding. $3 million funding. Just was the initial. So let's put $3 million down. Let's rehabilitate the center. Let's work with other institutions. The government of Liberia was even giving some of these institutions subsidy to operate or to rehabilitate these young people. That's what the government was doing. Let me show you a video here. I don't want you to believe what I am saying. Courtesy of Kwame Opa Weeks. This is one of the institutions that the government of Liberia at the time under President Weah, the private institution that the government of Liberia say we will be able to help you. Once you get your center, we will carry people there. The people we carry there, we pay for them. So I want you to listen to this. Courtesy of Kwame Opa Weeks, there's a rehabilitation center. They are private something here. But the government decided that, look, in order for your private business to operate, we will be able to help you. We will send people there. We send you with maybe say about 20 RX use people there so that you can work along with them. Just listen here. President Weah government was even encouraging people in the diaspora to invest into the business of rehabilitating our young people. Don't believe it. Let's play this.
That center is owned and by NHEF and NHEF. That is a group registered non-for-profit group foundation in Minnesota. And here in Liberia, their mission is actually to help recover people from drugs, alcohol, and other addictions. They do a lot of work as they try to, take recovering addicts through the halfway house program. So this facility here is the halfway house, and the recent drugs when it comes to this I call it a slur now. This Zogo word that has been tagged to our brothers and sisters. One Liberian.
All right, so I just thought to play you this video because we do not really have the leverage of time. But let me see if I can just go in small and then you hear from the owner.
In Liberia trying to sir.
My big brother, Richard.
Yes,
how are
sir.
you? How's everything?
Let me put this down.
Yeah, you gotta lose that.
I know.
How's everything?
Everything is going great. We are here in Liberia trying to, you've been kind of pushing us to push the needle, at least positively, to see how we can work with individuals that hold the future of this country. We're talking about rehabilitation. We're talking about people that we think this country is going to be laying right in their lives. Who are they today? We call them Zogos. No, they are part.
So let me take this video from here because there are other things that I have to discuss. So you see there, you see a practical approach from the government, working along with Liberians, working along with other people to be able to rehabilitate these youth. You see what the president was doing? You see what President Weah was doing? Putting $3 million down to fight the issue of drugs in Liberia. Everybody thought that when Joseph Newman Boakai took that drugs test, we all believed that, they probably coming for drugs by way. But now know it was when Joseph Newman Boakai was about to introduce drugs in our country, Googled. This was just a charade. We saw it from the beginning. And let me play you the video here. I don't want you to believe it. Here is it. Let me play you this video. When Joseph Newman Boakai went to go take drugs test. Let me bring you this video. Here is it. These people continue to play politics out of our young people, out of our future. Here is it. Let's go ahead. We told you that Joseph Newman Boakai don't care about the Liberian people. All these people think and do is politics. That's all. Their approach is not sincere to solve the problem. They are not taking a practical approach to solve the problem. The politics they're playing. They ran with the campaign, oh drugs, oh drugs, oh drugs, oh drugs. But they came there, guess what they decided to do? Was to play politics of drugs. That's just a human Boakai. Who would ever thought that Liberia would be in the real land? That ECOWAS will have to send people to Liberia because drugs has taken over, and Liberia is becoming a public, in fact, has become now a public, in fact, a danger to Africa. Let's watch this video. You see the old man. You see that? Look at him. You see politicians and gathered around the table. They say Joseph Newman Boakai going to take drugs test. You see that? You see how these people play with our children's lives? You see? Some of you thought that when Joseph Newman Boakai was going to carry on this process, he was going to come back with an effort, a vigorous approach to fight drugs. I know most of you thought that way. Most of you thought that Joseph Newman Boakai was serious. But when we said it from the beginning that this was political, oh, but we lying. Oh, we lying. Let hear now today, ECOWAS and all in Liberia crying and say, Liberia, they think what you doing in Korea. You see that? That is the same political approach they want to take. Don't get me wrong. I know there are some people who are carrying on this drugs awareness who they are sincere. But guess what? It has been hijacked by the government. It has been hijacked. So I see the need for people to even look. This thing is a protest. It has been hijacked by the government. There are people who have taken over. And that's why on that day we expect people to speak sincerely. The government who is giving resources, you get finance, we get everything. You're not doing it. But now we expect for us to see the government displaying rehabilitation centers around the place. Since they ran on this issue of drugs, they use it as a key campaign message. But now we should be seeing it. But since President Weah initiated that project that graduated almost 400 disadvantaged youth, Joseph Newman Boakai, under his regime, he the one went and he spoke at the program. What has been done? What have we seen? Let me show you this video. Today, I don't know what, but it's important that we talk about it. It's important that we talk about it. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see what we have here. Anyway, sometimes when you're looking for certain thing at time, it can start playing around. You can even see it. Oh, no problem. Ah, okay. Well, no problem. We will put all these things together. I will talk about this issue of drugs again tomorrow. I will make it a duty. I'll find all these videos, put them together. As soon as I finish with this show, I will put all of the program together. Yeah, I will put all of the videos together so that I can be able to play it the next time. But for now, fellow Liberians, I've play you video on this issue of drugs. You are seeing a sincere approach from the government of President Weah, how he worked diligently to solve the issue of drugs or to fight drugs. He was not political in his approach. No. Again, I want to play you this video. He was not political in his approach. He took a practical approach. Unlike Joseph Numa Boakai, who they have decided to play politics with this thing here. Look here.
There are over 100,000 at-risk youth across Liberia.
Listen to President Weah approach.
In the spirit of national unity towards risk
me watching us there.
It is my honor to launch the national fund drive for the rehabilitation and empowerment of our at-risk youth.
You see that?
Honor the team, reclaiming our youth for a better Liberia. To kickstart the fund drive, my government will contribute an initial amount of $1 million United States dollars this year.
Works
now you see that $1 million
have finally commenced with Moswara County Senator Sir Joseph collaborating with central government to renovate some key compartments.
You see that? This is what we call government approach to fighting the issue of drugs, being not political. $1 million was given. The youth center there was rehabilitated. The government started working with people. I will put tomorrow, only the just thing I will talk about. I will not talk about anything else. But this is what you saw from President Weah. Practical approach, fellow Liberians. This is what you saw. This is what we witnessed from President Weah. So we don't need an awareness. What we need is practical approach. President, we have already set that particular foundation. All Joseph Numa Boakai can do is build upon it, but no, they're doing it. Liberia is now a public nuisance to the extent that ECOWAS is even crying on us as a nation. This is terrible. This is really terrible. You know, there is a news that came today which is very, very much discouraging. The ombudsman. Wow, time. I just received, my people, I gotta go to work. Yeah, time. I know all this, that, but time. But today, we just leave it as it is. Tomorrow, we talk more. Tomorrow, I will have enough time off work and we'll talk about it. But for now, let's see if we can take calls. If there is anybody that want to call, then you can give us a call. Let me pin the number while I quickly talk on this last issue that has to do with what is happening at the level of JFK. To see our mothers, our sisters giving birth on the street because government have put in place draconian policy to be able to deny them of health care is scary. But again, time have caught up with us. I'm sorry that, time have caught up with us. I really want to take call, but I'm sorry, time have caught up with us. I have now 45 minutes to go on the hustle. My people, I want to thank each and every one of you. The page is under the Palava Hut. Kindly like, follow, and share the page. Until we meet again, have yourself a God bless day. Tomorrow, we're going to be here for a very, very long time. But until then, I want to say thanks to all of you. I really, really do appreciate all of you. I want to say thank you for the time here in a special way. I say thank to Linda Morris. I want to say thank to Vinicius Junior Bar. I want to say thanks to Ernest T. Shiaka. Thank you so much. Prince Shengbe Kun Boy. Thank you so much. Mary Momolu, we appreciate you. Josiah Nimlin, thank you so much. King Opro, thank you so much. Sabina Harris, how are you? Morris T, thank you so much for your presence. We really, really do appreciate you. Thank you so very kindly. Mohammed P. Zolua, thank you so much. Haja A.G. Soiree, we appreciate you. Orita Vincent, thank you so much for your presence here. We appreciate you. Shalim Pratt, thank you so much for the wonderful comments. Your comments were all very insightful and very, very educative. Hezekiah Sewan, thank you so much for the pass away. We appreciate all of you. Until we meet again, my people, sorry, we got to go on the hustle. Bye from my end.